your legs.
Anatoly Powerlifter, the Ukrainian force redefining gym norms. With a massive online following of 15 million fans on TikTok and YouTube, bodybuilders at the gym remain unaware of his identity.
I'm sorry for this cat moment. It's annoying.
Yeah, I got skills, do it for the thrill. I'm on a paper route.
I'm sorry, because it's not comfortable, you know, for cleaning.
Fat, that's obese, only talking money if it's increased. She give me brain, girl, no teeth. I touch down, bust down. She busted open for a real.
Vladimir S.H. Mendenko, known as Anatoly, standing at 5'11" and weighing 78 kg. Despite his unassuming appearance, Anatoly holds an impressive record, consecutively winning the Ukrainian Powerlifting Championship in 2019, 2020, and 2021.
Yeah, I'm sorry for this, mister, because today gym very dirty.
His personal best includes a 290 kg deadlift and a 210 kg squat.
Turn a 10-piece to a 20 quick. I got money busting out the money clip. Make a call and hit another lick.
Today so dirty.
Laptop in a Zoom meeting, making money is my backdrop. Ballpoint base hit harder than a slap shot. Flew up my baby, told her rub me like I'm
Here
Epcot.
or here? Here.
Whoa, I've been doing road on the go. I got money busting out the money clip.
Anatoly Powerlifter, a man of slight stature, but immense power, shares essential lessons in humility with fellow lifters.
No breaks, we go, go, go. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the
Just
drip
like
in
this.
my car, let's get
Okay.
it.
It's a deadlift, yes? I need one set, just 10 seconds, please.
Blessings to everyone who is watching. Thank you so much for taking your time and your attention, and follow the talk. Well, with that video that you just watched, you should have an indication to where we are going with this today. This is your host, Pastor Odwa, and this is the talk. Hashtag the talk. Hashtag let's talk. Hashtag Prophet V.Dyani Ministries. Hashtag taming my attitude. Hashtag positive mind, positive thinking. Hashtag Jesus is Lord. Listen, something very important that we'll be discussing in the next couple of weeks. Make sure you follow us in the episodes that will follow, and we've got a special guest coming through with a talk in the next episode. Make sure you follow that, but sit tight now. Let's discuss the video that you just watched. What have you learned from it? What is it that you are taking out from it? It's important that everything you gaze your eyes onto, it should be something that you learn from it. Do not waste your energy. Do not waste your time. Do not waste your focus. Which is into that will never build you. Your focus should be onto things that are building you. Well, without wasting any time, today we are looking back onto one of the most important things you can ever think about, that really shape our lives. This is what shapes our lives. Well, the video just watched should have given you an indication what we'll be discussing today. Today, we're talking about none other than the philosophy, attraction, something called the law of attraction. The law of attraction. Well, if you go and research on the law of attraction, you'll get a lot of information, what it's all about, what it is. But let me define to you this way. Watch your thoughts, because they become your words. You need to watch your words, because they become your actions. You need to watch your actions, because they become your habits. Watch your habits, because they become your character. Watch your character, because it becomes your destiny. That is a Chinese philosopher named Lao Tzu. Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. The law of attraction. That's what I want to remind ourselves with today. Well, the law of attraction argues that positive thoughts and actions reap positive rewards. And then it goes and say vice versa. Positive thoughts and positive actions, they reap positive rewards. And then it says vice versa. So when it says vice versa, it means negative thoughts and negative actions, they reap negative rewards. You are what you think. The law of attraction. What is happening in your mind? What is happening in your spirit? What is happening in your soul? That's what you'll definitely become. Sure. There's so many people who have written onto this topic. There's a lot. But what's important you need to know is this. The law of attraction, it tells us that we create our own reality. We create our own reality. There is nothing you can do to someone who is positive minded. There's nothing you can do to on a positive attitude. You can take their hands, they'll still be successful. You can take their cars, they'll still be successful. Why? As long as they still have their positive energy, as long as they still have their positive thinking, as long as they still have that positive attitude, they've got everything they want. That's what the philosophers argue the most. We create both the things we want and don't want in our lives. We create it. When the worry or concern becomes the focus, then we stop we stop the creation, or we stop the process of creating and the allowing process. Sure. So Mr. Lucia argues that when the worry or concern become the focus, so if your mind is focused more onto worries and concerns, then immediately what you are doing is you are stopping the process of creating, because your mind every day, every second, it is creating something new. However, that's something new that your mind creates every second, every hour. It depends on what you feed it. So if you feed your mind negative thoughts, if you feed your mind concerns and worries of the life, it's gonna create the world around worries, around concerns. That's only what it's gonna do. However, if you feed your mind with positivity, then the creating or the process of creating in your mind is flawless. It just moves smoothly. I'm not sure if you got that point, that once the worry or concerns they become the focus, then you are stopping the process of creating in your mind. And the other thing that you are stopping is the allowing process. The allowing process. What is it that you are allowing, or why it's important to mention in the allowing process? Think about it this way. Emzimbeni wako, there are cells, and your cells, they have to die. So your cells die and they are recreated again. So it's a process that happens. So something that is called cancer. Cancer is a cell that doesn't die. It keeps on growing. Once the cell keeps on growing, it's a defect. It's a default. That's why Bakon is londa is tiloganya certain pain when you kuma, because that cell didn't die. Because cells have to be created and they die themselves. So if you stop the allowing process of creating, that's where the default comes. Hence why the law of attraction is important, because it actually defines what happens under your skin. But not only what happens under your skin, it also defines what happens kwilizwe lakwamoya. You attract a success, but at the same time, you can be the one or reject a success. As you are listening now, what is it that you are finding in your mind? Remember, Mr. Sue is saying that you need to watch your thoughts, because your thoughts, they become your words. The man of God, he once spoke and taught about Indaba, your moya. Which spirit do you have? And he said that in order to identify the spirit you have, you need to check what is it that you attract the most. Meaning, differences in genre attract the most. So that is the law of attraction. He said something that is very important. He said, once ingqondo yakho ichinge, now you start thinking positive. Sometimes you find it that everyone ongalunganga cam kwakho, they naturally moves away from you without you saying anything. Watch your thoughts, they become your words. So what you are saying tells us how you think. You may never know how a man thinks until they open their mouth. We define men by their words, because their words tells us their mind. Because you cannot define a man by just looking at them. You may misinterpret them. However, once they start talking, start speaking, that tells us what kind of a person you are dealing with. That is what is called the law of attraction. So, you cannot expect to find positive words from your mouth if your thoughts are negative. It's a vice versa. And Mr. Tsu says, and also you need to watch your words. Now, this is a chain now. It's a chain of custody. Watch your words, because they become your actions. Watch your words, because they become your actions without knowing. But in general fact, or in general, in speaking generally, is that into oyithethayo, you end up doing it. That is why abanye abantu, when they are drunk, they start acting indlela ethile, and ube surprised. Is it the same person? Yes. When they are sober, they've got the capacity and the ability to suppress or hide who they are. But once they are drunk, they don't have that same ability and capacity to hide who they are. Athi umntu ngomso, no, benxilile. I didn't mean what I was saying. No, you meant it. Because it's what is in your mind. It's what has always been in your mind. And now because you were drunk, you managed to say it. And not only say it, but your saying went with actions. And then you also need to watch your actions, because they become your habits. Oh, watch your actions because they become your habits. This is all the law of attraction. But it starts with what? With your thoughts first. There's something oyenza kancinci. No, I'm not going to go to gym today. No, I'm not going to go to gym today. Late. No, I'm not going to go to gym today. I have to rush somewhere. No, I'm not going to go to gym today. Now, 4 days in a row, you had excuses. The following week, you won't need any excuses. You'll need only one excuse. I didn't gym last week, the whole week. Now, it's no longer about excuses. Now, it's about one excuse. I didn't gym last week. Well, I might as well. Because now, that one action now, land buyenza, slowly but surely it becomes your habit. But it starts with your thoughts. You need to watch your habits because they become your character. You need to watch your habits because they become your character. You talk about time, Ebandweni. Talk about time, the importance of time, the importance of being punctual. And most people, they just ignore that. At first, they're just ignoring time, but now it has become their character. They are late in everything. It has become their character. Not just being late, but it is their character to ignore the most important things. It's their character. It's their character not to be able to distinguish between very important and serious matters and casual matters. They just can't. Because why? It's their character. It's not that they don't have ability, but it has become their character. Their habit has become their character. But it all starts with the thoughts. The law of attraction. Let me not focus on the negative side only here as I conclude. You need to watch your character because it becomes your destiny. Your character shapeth your destiny. What you are gonna be tomorrow is defined by your character. Hence why it's very important that in a human development, one main particular thing that has to be developed is a character. If a character is not developed, then the destiny of that person is sabotaged. Or let me say, the level of development in a character, the level of development with character, it defines the destiny of a particular individual. If you see any destiny, if you see anyone with a bright destiny, it's because of their character. And it's easy to tell a destiny of a man based on their character. You can look at we can look at M20, or we can look at character yomtu and say, this boy is surely destined for greatness. Why? Because of their character. I like your character, my boy. You are going very far with that character. I'm not sure if you have received that compliment. If you have never received that compliment in your life, you need to work harder. You need to work triple harder. Remember, this is the law of attraction. What is happening in your mind? You are what you think. The law of attraction argues that positive thoughts and action, they reap us positive rewards. Sure. The law of attraction is the focus of drawing into your life what you desire the most. Through your thoughts, through allowing this desire or object into your life. Let me say that again. The law of attraction is the focus of drawing into your life what you desire the most. Through your thoughts and through allowing this desire or object into your life. It's something you do on your own. Nothing is important than to develop your mind. You've seen Mr. Anatoni there. Good video you've just seen. Very tiny. Very tiny. Yet look at the weights he lifts. Very tiny. But he can lift a weight triple his body weight. There are guys who are way bigger than him, but they can't lift what he can lift. Why? It's all in the mind. That's what he says. It's all in the mind. He lifts the weight with his mind, not with his body strength. The body strength is controlled by the strength of your mind. How strong your mind is, it tells how much weight you can lift. We don't fail in life because we don't have physical strength. Most people fail because they don't have mental strength. Also, you don't succeed in life because you've got physical strength. You succeed in life based on your mental strength. Don't work on your muscles first. Work on your mind first. What's lazy in you is not your body. What's lazy in you is your mind. Also, a Yonando that can be very active in your mind, in your life, is your mind, not your body. The activeness of your body depends on the mind. I can go on and on about these things and show you nezinye izinto, but I'm not going to go there today because of time. Watch your thoughts, because they become your words. Your words, they become your actions. The reason that one person you know is working hard, their mind is working harder. What you see them doing physically is done mostly by their mind. Mental strength counts more. Mental strength counts more. It's very important that you work kwingqondo yakho. As I always say, the limiting factor is not what you think it is. Always, the limiting factor is the capacity of our mind. What does the Bible say about the law of attraction? Isaiah 41 verse 10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my right hand. Oh, Holy Spirit. If you are in fear now, you don't need only to pray. In fact, you don't even need to pray. You need to fight it up there Fear is in your mind. All you need to do is to tell your mind that I am with you. If I hear the voice of God in your mind, I am with you. I'll uphold you with my right hand. Are you hopeless? Go to Ephesians 3 verse 20. Now, unto him that is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us. Unto him be glory in the church by Jesus Christ through all ages, world without end. You are hopeless. Now unto him that is able to do exceedingly abundantly. Law of attraction. If situation is hopeless, unto him. Oh my God. Yes. Or with depressing times or situation around you is depressing, go to Romans chapter number 8 verse 28. Strengthen that guy up there, upstairs. And we know that in all things God works for good. In all things God works for the good of those who love him. So, situation around you is depressing. You do have the love of God. So if you have the love of God, he works good for those who love him. It's not something you have to say into your heart. These are the words that you have to say up in your mind. Here's why. Joshua chapter number 1 verse 8. Meditate, 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 saith the Lord. Meditate, saith the Lord. Meditate. The law of attraction. Let me tell you the law of attraction. Isaac went out to the fields to meditate. He was thinking about the future. He was thinking about the greatness of God. He was thinking about the goodness of God. He was thinking about the anointing. He was thinking about the promises God made to his father Abraham. And as he was meditating, there came his wife to be, Rebecca. Rebecca needed no introduction that is my husband. No. The Bible said she saw him from a distance. What was attracting Rebecca to Isaac, even from a distance? It's mind. Law of attraction. Law of attraction. Proverbs 23 verse 7. For as he thinks in his heart, so is he. For as he thinks. Now, we don't have to even explain that verse. Who is saying those words? The one and only King Solomon. There hasn't been a man who has reached the standards of Solomon in wisdom and richness. And I don't think there will ever be a man until the Lord comes that will reach the levels of Solomon in wisdom and in richness. He was very rich. He had everything. His wisdom was well known throughout the world, throughout the ages. Even today, we are still amazed at the wisdom Solomon had. Now he's saying, or he's giving us a secret. That's another that I didn't tell you. So, the law of attraction is also known as the secret. So now, here's the secret of Solomon. As he thinketh in his heart, so he is. So he's showing us that everything he achieved in his life is because of how he was how he was in his heart. The law of attraction. Luke 17 verse number 21. The kingdom of heaven is within you. The kingdom of heaven is within you. So everything God has already planted in you, if you can get it out from your mind, all you need to do is to be able to recopelendo from your mind, because God has already planted unto you. For the kingdom of heaven is within you. Oh my God. Matthew 21 verse 22. And all things whatsoever you shall ask in prayer, believing, you shall receive. Believing. Believe. It goes with your mental strength. Belief goes with your mental strength. Let me tell you, the mental failure once happened. Elwandle Pagat, with lake. Peter had already walked upon the waters, but he looked around and saw the depressing situation, and fear crept in. Then his mind failed him. Then he lacked belief. Even though Jesus was in front of him, even though he had already taken a few steps upon the water, even though the Lord had called him, yet he still sinned. For the mere fact that you are called doesn't mean you can make it through if your mind is not strong enough. This journey Obomi, the journey of life, it needs a man with a very strong mind. All things whatsoever you shall ask in prayer, believing, you shall receive. Matthew 21 verses number 22. Matthew 9:29. According to your faith shall it be done to you. What is faith? Faith is hope, and belief. And all that is directly connected with the mental strength. Directly connected with what is happening up there. Limiting factor can be your mind. Oh, I think we are done. Philippians 4 verse 6. Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication. With thanksgiving, let your requests be made unto God. You won't make any request unto God if your mind is not strong enough. Because according to this mind, you can't see God with your naked eye. You need a very strong mind to believe unto God. Here's why. Romans 12. Your minds must be renewed so that transformation may take place. From us to you, it's only love. Remember to join us again next week. Make sure you follow us. As I mentioned, that the next episode we've got a special guest coming. So make sure you do follow us. It's very important. I hope you are encouraged, you are reminded, and go and do more research with scriptures about the law of attraction. Positive thoughts and actions, they reap us positive rewards. And the law of attraction is the focus of drawing into your life what you desire the most through your thoughts and through allowing this desire or object into your life. Very important message from me to you is watch your thoughts because they become your words. Watch your words because they become your actions. And you need to watch your actions because they become your habits. Watch your habits because they become your character. You need to watch your character. It becomes your destiny. From us to you, it's only love. until we meet again, make sure you follow us on YouTube, Prophet V.Dyani, Messiah Channel, and New Jerusalem. Those are the 3 channels. On WhatsApp, Messiah Channel, TikTok, NJIM Ministries. You can search Prophet V.Dyani. It's going to take you to the page. We're there on Instagram. You can follow us. Facebook, New Jerusalem, Messiah Channel, Prophet V.Dyani. Learn more and grow in faith. May the Lord of mercy be with you and guide you. I'm leaving you with a special video that something that is very important and is gonna be of such help to you. We'll be discussing this next week. From us to you, it's only love. Until we meet again, remember, we only have one mandate, and that is to love the Lord our God with all our minds, with all our hearts, with all our spirits. Remember, the Lord is one and the Lord is God. We love you. Be blessed.
We are not where we want to be. The story of an eagle. The eagle has the longest lifespan of its species. It can live up to 70 years. But to reach this age, the eagle must make a very difficult decision. In its 40th year, the eagle's long and flexible talons can no longer grab a prey which serves as food. Its long and sharp beak becomes bent. Its old-aged and heavy wings, due to their thick feathers, stick to its chest and make it difficult to fly. Then, the eagle is left with only 2 options: die or go through a painful process of change. This process lasts for 150 days, 5 months. The process requires the eagle to fly to a mountain top and sit on its nest. There the eagle knocks its beak against a rock until it plucks it out. Then the eagle will wait for the new beak to grow back, after which it will pluck out its talons. When its talons grow back, the eagle starts plucking its old-aged feathers. And after this, the eagle takes its famous flight of rebirth and lives for 30 more years. Why is change needed? To survive and live. We too have to start the change process. We sometimes need to get rid of the unpleasant old memories, negative habits, and our fixed mindset. Only freed from the past burdens can we take advantage of the present. If an eagle can make a life-saving and life-changing decision at the age of 40, why can't we? In order to take on a new journey ahead, let go of your negative old limiting beliefs. Open up your mind and let yourself fly high like an eagle. When it rains, all birds occupy shelter. But the eagle avoids the rain by flying above the clouds. The problem is common to all, but the attitude to solve it makes the difference. Don't be afraid of change, accept it gracefully.